how to create texture from something else, because obviously you can choose textures from our library, or you can browse other online content, but the most important thing is that you can customize your materials and you can find your own images to represent certain textures in your drawing.
Yeah, for example, I could find some nice ground texture for this terrain, or I just would like to repaint the whole terrace or something like that. Now, materials are made of textures. Textures are actually image files. Image files you can either create by yourself using image manipulators, or you can find them online. I think we can easily represent that way if we just look for, I'm off screen now, I'm just looking for, what was that? It was a pavement texture. So I just did a Google search. Let me just bring it in on screen. It's like that. So I found something that, let's just go with this one. I like this one. I can either right click and save this image onto my hard drive, or I can just simply click on copy image, and then I can create a new material either using the saved image or the image that is only in the...
So you have to just right click to pick up the texture, and then you can place it onto anything you want.
Yeah, so what I would like to do, I would like to turn it into a material. So I just go into my libraries, I can place it here, and I can just click on create new material. And once I'm there, I can set up a name, I can set up all sorts of settings, but the best thing here is that even I don't have to browse for an image if I already made a copy of the image from the website, because in that case I just click on paste and the software will paste this image, and I can set up the size of that texture from here to here, here to here. I can set up the appearance, how reflective that material is, and so on, even if it has some sort of bump mapping or not. And if I like that, let's say this is pavement 001, and I just save it, and from this point on it's in my libraries, it's in my other library. I just drag and drop it over a surface, and I can use it even as a tiling. If it would be representing only one tile, I could use it as a tiling. I can use it as a painting, or I can just simply change the material that exists already there, and I can do that.
How about using, what other ways are that you can use images?
Well, there is one thing that is worth talking about, is that if you have multiple files, and if you would like to turn all of them into materials in ARCHLine, there is a good way to do that. You just go to the design center, you just reset the position as it is now, and then you go and find those files. I actually have a few images here. Not all of them are texture, but let's just select this and this, and I click and drag and release it over here, and then the software will quickly give me the opportunity to save all of them with the same settings, with the same size, and this comes handy when you have specific fabric patterns of the same type, and you just would like to quickly do the generic settings and then fine tweak them one by one. So you can click and drag and import multiple image files and turn them into material in one single step. Another way to use an image file is, for example, this. This image was downloaded from a specific site, and it is collecting information, collecting images of real world people. Let me just go there. This is a very nice place to find cutout people, cutout parts of the project that you can just place into your project
to inhabit your floor plan.
So it's not just an image that you can only use in Photoshop, but in ARCHLine there is an option to create something called sprites. They are like paper cuts, and they are under interior. You will go to the single object, tools, and there is sprite definition. Now, to be able to turn an image into a sprite, you need to find that image, click open, and then you need to tell the height of this. It will be an object. Now it's a human, of course, but you need to determine the height of this thing. And then you can also select the 2D shape, how this person will be represented on the 2D. Usually it's just a stylized contour or something like that. And then you can tell the software which color should be cut out. In this case, it's easy to find that that's a white material that should be turned into something like transparent material. So I'm actually done here. I just click create. Let's just name it. I think this will be fine, and this should go to humans. And let's just go with OK. So now I have this model in my libraries. It should be in objects. It should be in the My library somewhere, and it should be in humans. And when I click and drag and I place it over there, see there's a nice proportional human shape over there,
which always faces you. I mean, you see the same side wherever you turn your
that's the whole
camera.
point of a sprite. It's a paper cut. It cannot show you the side of the human because there's no information about that. It's just a paper cut which you can place properly on your drawing, and it will work very well in most of the case.
Perfect.